Hi guys, welcome back. Today's MicheleMarieDalene, and before we have our regular show, I'm giving this to my mods who have apparently misunderstood what was going on last night in the beginning of the show because one of them didn't hear the whole intro. So I figured since it's not really long, I'll play the intro. First, a little bit of backstory. The individual I was talking to was a fellow World of Warcraft player, and also is one of the many people that uses a software program called WoW Model Viewer. We have been trying to compile WoW Model Viewer on the Mac for a long time, and almost got it working. Except the problem is that there's integrated development environment for Windows. I don't know how to translate the file into something that the Mac's Xcode can use. And because of that reason, several libraries that we need couldn't be used because, well, there is no libraries to use because the format doesn't exist. So unfortunately, the one mod that watched this automatically assumed that I was basically just acting a little wishy-washy. And because of that, she thought all the things that we were talked about with Blazing Leo, about trying to make changes to the night program, not taking the phone calls too much, not having a public Google Meets open so that Yamrans can come sabotage the show, was not going to happen. That wasn't the case at all. I just wanted to take the time to explain that there was a confusion that was unintentional from the eyes of the mods. And so I thought we would take the time to review what was actually said to avoid any potential confusions. Remember, the trolls would love this. They would eat this up like it's Cocoa Pebble cereal, because this is what they want. Okay, they want to see this dissension. They want to see this kind of baloney where the other person is feeling like they're being lied to, cheated on, treated like dirt, and that's what we're trying to do here. Okay, so because of that reason, I'm trying to hit it off at the pass before we end up going to a situation where, like the game of telephone, which you've heard from one person, does not match what the original message was said. Okay. We are still going to make changes to this channel. All right. We already know that. I already said that to Blazing Leo. I said that to everybody here. So, without any further ado, let's get this playing so you can see what was actually said so that we can talk about this in the chat group. This is not going to be going up on YouTube in a public way. That's what I mean private for you guys. Okay? Because I want you guys to see the truth of what was said. And it really was said right near the beginning of the show. But now you know that the person I was talking about was a newcomer. He actually wanted to see what my channel was like. And I pointed out that we'd like to get new members, new people to the channel, new subscribers. Yes, I did say that. But as I said, I never said that we were not going to implement any of the ideas of Blazing Leo. I never said that either. Okay? Now, this individual plays World of Warcraft. He is a younger man. I can attest to that. He showed me his dick pics. I told him nicely I wasn't interested in those, because that's not my thing. Okay, I'm not interested in dick pics. But no, regardless, let's get this started, and then we'll talk about it afterwards and see if you can understand what I was talking about there. So let's mute the sound so you can hear the whole thing clearly. Sorry, the closed captions have not yet been processed, so we don't have a closed caption information to work on yet.
From the Litchfield Hills to Long Island Sound, you are watching Live with Lumi and Michelle. And now your host, MicheleMarieDalene.
Hi guys, Hail Mary, me to everybody. Yes, I did say we were going to change the show, but we all know that's never going to happen. Despite my best efforts. I was talking to another guy about something different, and I gave him a copy of the show link so that he could check out the channel. Now, he's a younger guy, so he might understand some of the humor. Oh yes, by the way, I did crack a giggle watching the replay on the Saturday show. So I guess it kind of was a little bit funny for it after the show. Unfortunately, for the time the show was live, he didn't really see the humor in it. Maybe once he calmed down a little bit, it wasn't so bad for him. I thought you were doing well. We are going to do well, but remember we're going to try to redo Quiplash tonight too. So we're going to try to get Quiplash in. But if we do play well, it will be called Let's Play World of Warcraft. So I didn't call it Let's Play Quiplash because I wasn't sure what we're going to do yet. All right, so let's cover a few things. Number one, you can see I'm getting older. I mean, God, the morning picture I look like I was like all salt and pepper hair. I am getting old though. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. Now I got a gentleman that, as I said, he's part of the WoW World of Warcraft wall model viewer community. If he's watching, can you please send me another invite to the community? Because I kind of left it out of frustration. So if you could send me an invite back to the WoW model viewer community so we can find some people to help develop the program. Now, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, there's this program called WoW Model Viewer, the original developer of the code. Like a lot of things in life, is a lot of dependencies and pieces. And the problem was the program was developed by a group on Windows, and the problem is I want to port it to Mac. And I got everything ready except for a few small pieces, which is using a development platform I don't have. So I couldn't figure out how I was supposed to translate their development configuration files into something that would work with Xcode on the Mac, leaving me kind of feeling like, what next? What now? What do I do now? I had no clue. So wanting to get to here, did for Eddie. I don't know. Get the party started. Skunk Ape, that's me. Yeah, how are you doing? Okay, so first of all, for the new individual, please do not take the show as indicative that I am as crazy as my callers and my viewers are. We are having a live Google's Meet tonight too. So that's one of the ways we take calls. We have the Google Meet. It's just open to anybody to join. Yeah, even Yam Salad or Yam Ranch or whatever he wants to call himself these days is gonna join us, I guess. As much as I hate to have him on here because he makes so much shows, nightmares. But after talking to Ed and Dory's visiting, by the way, tonight too. So we actually had some. So let's see. Oh, by the way, the morning show did very well. I will point this out. We had 101 views from the morning show. I think we did cover a lot of successful things on the morning show that needed to be addressed. They're still going to have to be fixed. We do agree we are going to move this show, the night show, over to the Welcome to My World channel so that we don't have to change the Restream IO script, so that we can play this show on Facebook, Twitch, DLive, YouTube. So, meaning we'll have open all the channels. By the way, for the new individual who is a WoW fan, Yes, I actually sleep with these ears on. I keep them on my head for 24 hours, and the glow holds up for about 7 to 10 days, and then I have to clean off the glue. So, like I said, the Google Meet link is up. You don't need anything special to access the chat. Okay. So what's next? Well, you have any more to cover? No, not really. Well, I know you hate the thought of it, but let's get the phones up on for a bit. Now, the phones, we didn't get except maybe one phone call on the phones, and that was all we got. Now, as I pointed out, we are moving the main show over to Welcome to My World using Restream.io. We're going to stream it also on Facebook, DLive, and Twitch. And in order to be able to keep up with all the chats from all those sites, we're using a program called Restream.io, which allows us to read the chats of all the sites in addition to YouTube. The reason we're doing that is because we already have the software set up on that channel, that stream key, and so we don't have to repeat and change anything. It's just a matter of just moving the software over. Moving the stream on Restream.io, and there we go. Only one person joined the Google Meets, and he didn't stay on very long because we went right into Quiplash. So when we went into Quiplash, since it only had one phone call, and that wasn't much of anything, I think there was one call. They didn't say much except the fart joke, and so during the actual gameplays, we didn't take phone calls at all. We had no phone calls. It was just that, So what I'm trying to point out is that the individual that had a misunderstanding of what was going on. That person, I don't even see them in the chat right now. But the individual that I was talking to, VCSFX Media says, asked, is there any other World of Warcraft player here? You can see that in the chat on the site. Now, he's a younger guy. He's not here to moderate or be a mod. He's here to see what this channel's about. Now, I'm sorry that, there was confusion. I don't mean to have confusion come into the show, but it does happen. And so that's why reason I felt it was important to at least clear the air about what was actually said. So now that we have an understanding of the situation, I think, as I said, this is not even an edited piece of footage. This is the raw footage. I'm asking you to please look at this, come back with me, talk to me, and we'll see what's going on. All right, guys. See you at 10. Bye-bye.